What's up, guys? It's Crystal and KT. We are back after an absence after America's Best Dance Crew ended. We are here for Season 6 Top 20. They had a great idea this time around with a Top 20 showcase. Really got to see everybody do their dances, which I really liked.
Yeah, I really liked it. It also kind of eliminates a little bit of the luck of the first week because, you know, if you drew a Dance of Death in the first week, you pretty much had no hope because nobody knew who you were. They hadn't seen you dance before. So this is a really good idea.
Started out tonight with a Wade Robson group routine. It was fun. It was cool. No one really stood out, but they were all synchronized doing the same thing. So
I really like the dance. I don't really like the new stage of the Kodak. I think it's just too big. There's no stairs or levels or anything. It's all just flat. And for me, the back light sometimes can be really distracting. Like for the tap routine, I was just really distracted by it. But so that's my complaint with the stage. But the dancing was really good. So. Yeah.
Started out with a hip hop routine by Nappy Tabs, and this was
it was the best routine of them
amazing.
All.
These guys, dare I say, they're going to be on par with the level of Twitch, Josh, and Gev from Season 4 as far as their talent is concerned. And not sure about legacy, but it definitely looks like Kevin Hunt, and Russell are both very diverse and can do a lot of things, and they could go. Definitely Russell, maybe even Kevin could make a deep run in this competition.
The dance was great. My favorite part was when the legs were intertwining and they were on their hands, and then Legacy crab walk,
he's amazing when he does that.
That was really cool. And then I really liked when Legacy and Kevin were bent on the floor and Russell jumped over them, and then not just over them, but off onto the floor off the stage.
Yeah.
And then crumped. That was really cool.
Yeah, that was awesome. Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Very well done.
Yeah.
Ty Steroid did a contemporary routine next. He had Nathan, Ariana, Jacob, and Channing. This was really cool. I liked it a lot. Nathan had an amazing section where he pirouetted like 5 or 6 times in about 2 seconds. He's a beast.
Yeah, I really liked the dance, but there was like a few parts in it that I thought there was just way too much camera movement that it took away from the dance for me. So, but other than that, the dance was great.
So work on that, guys. Tap routine was next. It was fun. It was cool. Nigel brought up some really good points though about how it's gonna be very difficult to get votes for tapping, and I completely agree because even I love the hip hop dancers. I love some of the contemporary dancers because they do some things that will make you go, "Wow, that's absolutely amazing."
I don't know standout moments with those, whereas tap.
I don't know that tap can do that. I mean, I'd be gladly proven wrong, hopefully. Yeah. But I don't know what they can do to really make them pop and make them stand out as a fan favorite on the dance floor. Yeah. They'll have to bring their personalities, that's for sure. Yeah. And it seems like they do have personality. Yeah. Which is a benefit to them.
Yeah. No, it's just like you said with tap, there's not really any highlight moments because it's all just like they're on their feet, tapping, and it's cool to the sound and everything, but it's not something that makes you drop your jaw or take your breath away or anything. And also, he brought up the point where they're not going to have any tap numbers with partners because it's just too complicated to teach someone in a week. So they're never going to be able to dance in their style again except for their solo.
That's a good point. So. Next was a Sonya jazz routine. She had Molly, Eleanor, and Pauline. This dance reminded me a good amount actually of the superhero dance that was the top 3 girls last year. It was cool. It was fun. Nothing special, I didn't really think.
Sonya still, for me, I love her, but she still hasn't lived up to her first dance with Mark and Courtney.
The Garden.
Yeah. That's still her best dance by far, even after all of her routines from last season, and this one too.
Yeah. Next was a Mandy Moore contemporary routine, Viva La Vida. Part of me, I'm really upset that Mia Michaels left because she was awesome, but I really like Mandy Moore. I like all the stuff that she's done, and I really think that this year she might step out and become one of the premier choreographers on the show because she's done some great work in the past, and this was no exception. I think this was probably my second favorite number
behind
outside.
The hip-hop,
sadly, this one featured Billy Bell, who will not be competing, and that's really bad because he's an amazing dancer.
For me, he was the standout of the 4 dancers in this routine, and it was just beautiful, but he's not going to be there anymore. But
too bad, but he'll be back. As long as he can be healthy, he'll be back, and the way he dances, he'll have absolutely no problem making the top 20 in whatever season he auditions for next.
He's young. So
get better, Billy. We love you.
Yeah.
Last was
I also want to talk about how in the video and judging, they were trying to make a point of telling the difference between jazz and contemporary. Like, they brought it up in the intro video and in the comments after the dance. And seriously, just no matter how many times you tell me they're different, they're gonna look the same to me. So just deal with it.
Yeah. Last was a really fun samba routine with 2 girls and a guy. I thought that was great. Ryan, I think he's a beast. I think he's gonna be here for a while.
He's really talented. He's a really good dancer, and it's got to be so hard to not only do ballroom, but like to do ballroom with 2 ladies and have to do the timing just right, so you're transitioning from one to the other and not missing a hand or missing a foot or anything.
Yeah, and Karen, hot.
But and
a good dancer.
I like the story that they had with the 2 women vying for him, and of course they had to have him end up with his wife. You know, I think it's really cute that the married couple made it this far, even though Ryan is a way better dancer than Ashley is, but she's still really good. But yeah, I also noticed she has really improved a lot from her audition to now, because like her first audition with all those faces she kept making just totally pulled me out of the routine, and I couldn't even focus on her dancing. But this was really good. So
okay, so tomorrow is the first show. Top 4 dancers. Who do you got?
Okay, I definitely think Russell is going to be there. For girls, I'm going to say maybe Eleanor. I really liked her. She was a really big standout from Vegas. The other guy, I don't know. I could see Ryan making it the whole way if he can pull off, say, hip hop really well. You know, if he can do that, then he's gold. And then for the other girl, I don't know. Like, I think Molly's really good, but she might be too cute, annoying, whatever, to get all the votes. So I don't. That kind of pulls her out of the running. So I don't know. I don't know who my 4th.
The girls are pretty open right now. I do like Eleanor. I think she's really good. Someone I'm going to keep my eye on is Pauline, because she made the top 20 without having to do a final solo. The judges must really like her, and I think she's going to be really good.
She was one of my favorite. She was my favorite of the 3 girls in the Sonia routine. Like she just, even when she was like walking between, she had the Sonia like quirky vibe going in.
So yeah, I think she's probably going to make it. For the guys, Nathan, I think, is going to get a lot of votes. I think he's a really cool story and a great dancer. I think he's going to be there. And honestly, at this point, I really feel it's Russell's competition to lose, because everybody in the world likes him. So top 20s tomorrow. Real quick, I just want to give the best of luck to Brandon. He's going to be in trouble this week. Nobody knows who he is. However, I really don't feel like, unless he just has a dance that is clearly less than everybody else, I don't think he's going to go home this week, because judges wouldn't bring him out here, put him into the top 20, and then eliminate him in the first week. They're not going to do that.
That's another thing that judges are picking who goes home. No
voting.
I
mean, you know, obviously they have to do that for the World Series, but it does suck that there's not going to be dances for your life for the first 2 weeks, because those are some of the best dances you'll ever see, because their lives are on the line. I would love to see that. I want to see Brandon do a solo, so I don't know when that's going to happen, because we haven't really seen any of him. I know that he's been the top 38 last year, so he's obviously a great dancer, so I really hope Brandon can stick it out for the first couple tough weeks, make some fans, and hopefully stay around for a while. Any last thoughts, Crystal?
I think that covers it.
Top 20 tomorrow. We'll see you then, guys. See ya.
Bye.